Breathing hard is talking back.
Make us like a back.
Talking while I'm talking is talking back. Moving your mouth like that is talking back. Rolling your eyes is talking back. Them cups falling out of the cabinet like that is talking back. Skedaddling back and forth is talking back. Taking them pots out like that is talking back. Did I say talking under your breath is talking back? Clearing your throat is talking back. Moving your head and shifting to the left with your forefoot back is talking back. Closing them drawers hard is talking back. Not looking at me when I'm talking to you is talking back. Do you understand what talking back is? When I ask you a question, you don't respond, that's talking back. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Oh, I can talk?
You can talk.
Tell me talking backwards.
Repeating what I said with sarcasm is talking back. Your feet stomping and hitting the floor like that is talking back.
I love you. I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. But Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course. Of
All
course
right,
you'll lie to me.
that.
Because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you
You
the way I
must.
treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell. Because I love you, I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man?
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
What it is, y'all? What's happening? How y'all doing? How you live? All that little fly stuff right there. What it do? California's up in the building. Come on in. Don't be afraid. Come on in. Sit yourself right on down. Now, why is that not redoing what I needed to go ahead on and do? What's happening, though? Today is November the 18th, 2025, out here in these streets. What's good? You say happy Tuesday. What's happening? They say, why your son husband have on a bonnet, lady? Did you see that, boy? Did you see that little boy? They say that it's fashion. The young boys out here, they say that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. That's fashion. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to y'all parents who let your children do whatever they want to do and live the life that they want to live. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing some stuff today and I saw little boys perpetrating femininity out here. And there was some grown folks around thinking that it's cute and shit. I did a video yesterday in case y'all had missed it, man. I just put a little video up, of the young boys entertaining adults out here in these streets. Don't know why the adults are being entertained by the little flamboyant little boys, but but they was entertained by the flamboyant little boys. Now I say, live the life to the best of your doggone ability. Do exactly what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. I don't. It's things been changing. Things really been changing out here in these streets, and it's gonna continue to change. It's gonna continue to change. So we shouldn't like be shocked and stuff like that. I just be having questions. And what's going on? What's going on? Oh, somebody got 1 for 1. Oh no, that ain't the black one. That's the white one. I'm trying to find the black Xbox out here in these streets. Y'all come on in. Sit yourself right on down. Hit the thumbs up. Don't be afraid. Got a few things to talk about. So a few things I'm gonna go on and talk about. A few things out here. Shout out to all the people who have been struggling since the government shut down and just found out today that they pregnant. I need y'all to support the channel. Come on, support the channel. Shout out to everybody who was having a hard time doing the shutdown and just found out today, or hell, maybe yesterday or maybe tomorrow, that you're pregnant. That's what's up. Question. If you just found out that you're pregnant and you were one of them ones who was having or going through trials and tribulations from October the 1st and or maybe November the 1st, either was one, you gonna keep the baby? Is you gonna keep the baby? Do you believe it's the damn best response always be, I don't believe in abortion. It's stupid. Just stupid. Abortion isn't a belief. No. Abortion is real. So abortion isn't a belief. No, it ain't never been no belief. Ooh, I heard this right here today too, y'all. My name is Willie. My last name is Williams. Both of the first letters of my name start with a W. I heard a player say, why does a W start with a D? Did somebody help me out? Players say, why does a W start with a D though? And as soon as he said it, I say, damn, I ain't never thought about that right though. I didn't argue it. I didn't say, well, let me think it over. No. It made perfect sense with what he had done said as soon as he had done said it. See, my logical brain be working immediately. My logical brain ain't got to wait. My logical brain ain't got to crank up. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, it happened. Damn it, as soon as it started working. You say, well, that question made me lose some brain cells. I was like, shit, you can't argue. You say C starts with an S. I'm saying, like, it's just some things, y'all, that we just don't think about. I like to hear people throw out things. I love me some TikTok. Well, not so much TikTok. I love me some Instagram because that's where I be seeing a lot of stuff from the where people is out here thinking. And you may think that a person is crazy because of what they thought about. And I would think the crazy part is that we never thought about what that person had done thought about. We've been living all this time on earth, and we ain't never thought about what that person had done thought about, but we'll say that that person was crazy for thinking about what they had done thought about. I was like, wow, that's what's up. That's really, really deep. Really, really deep. I don't know who came up with the letter system. I don't know who even did that. Who invented the letter? Well, they're going to tell us black folks. Black folks invented everything. How do we know that? Black folks were the first people on the planet. How do we know that, though? I'm just saying. You know what else crazy? That we believe, and this goes to pretty much everybody, right? Well, not everybody, because everybody don't believe it. But for the majority of people, believe that black folks are like the first on the planet, right? Got it. And they will say, or people will believe that black folks created math and science. Got it. But people have a hard time believing that Earth is billions or quadrillion years old. Or millions or thousands, a whole bunch of thousands, and or millions or quadrillion billion years old. It's like they stopped at the point where blacks was the first and blacks created the math and science. People have asked me because I don't believe that other story, that I must believe in evolution, and I tell you, I don't believe in that shit neither. I don't know how we calculate in billions. I don't know that we how to. Let's see what my AI la say about this right here. How long ago was the dinosaurs on the planet? The dinosaurs was on the planet from about 240 million years ago until they went extinct approximately 66 years ago. This period is known as the Mosaic or the Mosonic, the Mesozoic era, or the age of the dinosaur, which lasted for about 165 to 180 million years. I know we go to Google for a lot of fact checking and a lot of truth and stuff, as we say, and this is why I will be one to say, although we use Google as a tool and AI as a tool for information, I don't believe everything that's on Google either. I just, sometimes you just got to take people's word for it. Sometimes you just got to take the AI word for it, but I don't believe everything that you can pull up on the internet either. For me, I don't like to believe anything. I don't like to believe, I like to know. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do understand that there is just some things that we would never know. And I'm fine with that. I am truly fine with that. You say, Willie, we still have dinosaurs. Say, Florida is full of. Do y'all know what else crazy? They died 66 million years ago. And we found artifacts. We found the bones. We found the bones and the artifacts, and we say, ooh, like these are some big old animals, or was some big animals, so we call them the dinosaurs. We found some shit from 66. I don't think people be understanding what that M means a lot. M stands for a lot. 66 million. Can you even fathom like 100 years? We can fathom like 100 years because like we see some 100-year-old people. Got it. And that's a long time. 1,000 years. There's 1,000. We really can't imagine 1,000 years. But okay, we do. Got it. Some say that the earth is only 2,000 years old, 2,000 something because of Jesus. Got it. We found bones from 66 million years ago. And how many bones did we find? Did we find like a family? Like, all right, bam, they went extinct 66 million years ago. So like the last ones was living 66 years. So it wasn't like a whole bunch of them. It was probably like 100,000 left or something because it was going extinct, right? So did we find like 10 of them or something? 20 or 30 or something like that? You say carbon dating, aging, not real. You know what I'm saying? It is just a way that we came up with aging and stuff like that. Dating. That was a way for us to come up with dating. When we say 66 million though, I don't. And and we never found the ark. Y'all know we never found the ark. Some people say that we did find the ark. We did find the ark. I don't know if it was like national news or something, but I heard people say stuff. And then I got a question though. Y'all come on in and just hit the thumbs up button. Y'all, I'm just talking right now. I hope that y'all had y'all a wonderful day. I hope that y'all still alive. You know what I'm saying? He said, Willie got me rolling. I'm just sitting here thinking. Okay, they say that Noah had done built the ark, right? Got it. I ain't tripping. Got it. It's longer than the football field, right? All right. Something about the square footage or something like that right now. Did Noah build an ark with wood, though? Shout out to our Dodge Trap for the $2 super chat. He says, science, a religion, got to be it for it to be true. Bam. For real, though. Listen, you say it's a cabin in the snow by night. It's a cabin in the snow by night. Yeah. For real, though. He said, was a dinosaurs here before Earth? Ooh. And if so, how did they get here, though? Good question. See, we thinking sometimes. But did Noah build an ark with wood, though? Did he use 2x4s or 4x4s? He didn't have no electric saw. Hell, he cut all in wood. And did he use... You all got to think, though. No, hell no. Don't change it. Damn it. Don't change my mind now. Did he use wood screws? If he used wood, screws come from metal, right? Steel or metal, some stuff, right? Yeah, right. Where you get all that goddamn wood from, though? I don't say was the wood treated. Don't you see what I'm saying? Because if wood is not treated, wood is gonna bow out. Somebody gonna tell me a little later on, Willie, you can't have or you don't have you can't understand God. And I ain't trying to understand God. I'm trying to understand the goddamn books that have been pushed on us and the stories that have been pushed on us as true. As it to be true. Fine. You say, remember, Willie, Jesus was a carpenter with knowledge to build. You right about that right there. I got a question about that right there too. But Jesus wasn't around when Noah built the ark, though. You say Noah erased the whole forest to make that ark. You might be right. You listen, man, ain't nothing off the table right now at all. Look. Nothing is a bad question. You say, well, you got too many questions for me to research. I'm just trying to think through. And listen, it kind of tripped me out that the Messiah had a job, though. Look at the Messiah working out here in the goddamn street. Wait, hold on. The Messiah had a job, though. I don't think that we be thinking this stuff through, though. He had a job. Like, did he go to the Home Depot and shit? Like, you know, the Home Depot, they open up at 6. You know what I'm saying? For the people who is contractors and carpenters and stuff like that right there, to go on and get tools and shit. Did he work? Was there like a Lowe's or something? How old is Lowe's then? Lowe's and like Home Depot and stuff. Was it a hardware store around that bitch? Come on, dog. I don't know, dog. And then, you know, people will tell me, but Willie, you can't think of the Bible in them terms and stuff like that. And I'd be like, how else am I supposed to think of the Bible? I don't. Or am I not supposed to take the Bible literally? Say he went to Harbor Freight. Bitch. He went to Harbor Freight. He had them Harbor Freight tools. Got to be more careful. How long has Harbor Freight been around? Say Jesus couldn't get an EBT. Don't qualify. He made too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You say good Messiah's gonna work. You say good man Savannah. Man, I just. You say he went to trade school. Okay. All right. See. Sawzalls, nails, screws, caulk, etc. Where you get all this fly shit from? I don't know. It's just something to think about. It's really, really just something to think about, man. And I saw a few videos on Instagram to where people are like, oh boy, I can't wait for Jesus to come back. All right. Why? I don't. Shout out to all of my believers, but is y'all ready for Jesus to come back? No. On like some real, for real talk. Is y'all ready for Jesus to come back like now? Is you ready? You got your credit. Y'all still old people. Listen. Y'all in debt and shit. Do y'all know that there's some things that you done asked for forgiveness for today that you had done did wrong? Y'all show y'all ready for Jesus to come back now? Shit. A lot of y'all about to retire. Now, I think that we just be talking though, man. Listen, man. If he come back, great. If he don't, I guess great. I don't. You say yes and no. You know what I'm saying? At least keep it 100 with yourself. You know. Yeah. You want him to come back, but not really, cause you got some stuff to do. You ain't finished school. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna paying off people and shit like that. You almost done paid off that goddamn car. You got 4 more payments and shit. You know what I'm saying? Is you really ready to leave this bitch like go like bye? Like to like another community that you don't know about? You say, Willie, yeah, I'm trying to smoke with Jesus and he turned water into wine. You say he was hanging out the first time he pulled up. Got to be more careful. Man, listen, I just be listening to us sometimes, dog, and I just be like, I don't believe that we be believing what we be out here believing. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold y'all. Man, let's go ahead on and just get into it a little bit. I just want to say that type of stuff right there because I just be out here thinking, man. And I be like, I be wanting other people to think too. So I don't seem weird. I don't want to be weird. I don't want to be by myself. Right? I don't want to be by myself in my thoughts. But here we go. And then I think that they may say that that's of the devil. Boy, y'all out here thinking that you're not supposed to question. You're not supposed to have knowledge in the first place. Hell, hold on. Listen, we may need to give credit to Eve. Look. We may need to give credit to Eve. Technically, we'll be slow. We will be some real sheeps. We wouldn't know shit. If it wasn't for the woman. I just done gave the woman credit and shit. Wait, hold up. If it wasn't for the woman, who y'all still mad at, I don't understand why people mad at Eve. Strange, but yeah, but if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have knowledge and stuff. You say question everything, believe nothing. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Yeah. See that sorcery asking so many questions. Yeah, man. I think I'm doing wrong now. I don't open minds without reefer. I don't know how the hell I do that right there. I can't wait now. I'm able to get on that reefer. I'm still trying to find the plug, but can't find one right now. I'm tripping. Yeah, I gotta show y'all something. Real quick. Finna go on and get into a little bit of news, and I just want to know. Shout out to George for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Look here. I just want to know: is this like a good idea? Is this gonna be like a good idea? Because I'm in Florida. Stand your ground state, bust bitch, go home state. Please don't run up with 55 life state around here. Yeah. Florida school systems has enacted and or adopted, we done took hold to the Phoenix Declaration. Y'all don't know what the Phoenix Declaration is, and I do understand. I didn't know before about 5-6 hours ago what the Phoenix Declaration was. Well, let me explain what the Phoenix Declaration is, and let me explain where it comes from. The Phoenix Declaration was developed by those people who they had done told us to be afraid of if Donald Trump got elected. The Heritage Foundation. So now that y'all got that information, Florida school systems has adopted the Phoenix Declaration. The reason that I'm doing it like this right here, because if you hear, because of when you say the Heritage Foundation and Project 2025, I think that was the name of it, people automatically in their brain will say everything is bad. Because you was told everything is bad that has to deal with Project 2025. Remember, we even did the show and went through some of the things that they were saying that was a problem with 2025. And I was like, maybe there's one or two things or something, but I didn't see like really what was the real problem with Project 2025. Maybe there is a problem. I just couldn't find when I did the show. I was like shocked. So many people's upset. And that just goes to show that we is indoctrinated. We is told to what to be upset about. We told what to be angry about. Mm-hmm. Some critics say that this Phoenix Declaration is indoctrination. I want y'all to tell me, do y'all think that the Phoenix Declaration, let me know if this is a bad thing. Here we go.
The State Education Department adopted new guiding principles for state education today, unanimously approving the Phoenix Declaration that was written by the Heritage Foundation.
Yeah, Tarek Miner's joining us now with more on the vision for the education system. And as I understand it, some of the critics argue that these principles are veiled in ideology.
And that's what some of the critics say. Its official name is the Phoenix Declaration, an American Vision for Education. And the authors, the Heritage Foundation, also authored the controversial Project 2025. Florida is now the first state in the nation to formally adopt these guidelines, but not before members of the public objected.
I don't know how anyone could disagree with parental choice and responsibility, curriculum transparency, academic excellence.
Florida's Department of Education Commissioner calls them principles that everyone across the aisle agrees with. Guiding principles for education called the Phoenix Declaration, an American Vision for Education. The Declaration outlines a vision for education focused on parental choice and
These are the declarations. Take your time, take it in, suck it up. Parental choice and responsibilities, academic excellence, cultural transmission. Don't know what that right there is. I'm gonna keep it 100. Character formation, transparency and accountability, truth and goodness. Can anybody tell me if is any one of these new standards indoctrination, or do you see any of these things as a problem?
Responsibility, academic excellence, cultural transmission, character formation, transparency and accountability, and truth and goodness.
All right, stop. I got to do cultural transmission. Let's see. What is cultural transmission? Cultural transmission is the process of passing down cultural beliefs, practices, and values from one generation to another through social learning, such as language, rituals, and imitation. That's cultural transmission. Okay, so just based off that definition, just based off what they had and gave it, I don't see nothing wrong with cultural transmission, because that's literally what we do already. We pass down cultural beliefs, like how y'all believe in God and stuff like that right there. It's passed down through your family. So we already do that, so we can't say that something is wrong with that part, right?
State education leaders say adopting the Declaration reaffirms the state's commitment to education, calling it a unifying foundation. But critics say the Declaration is a thinly veiled political agenda to dismantle public education and privatize it and install a conservative ideology.
We say install a conservative ideology. Which is kind of crazy because the older that we get, the more conservative that humans get, period. You know, and now we look at conservatism as a bad thing.
The fact that the Heritage Foundation wrote it, that it's out of Project 2025, this is indoctrination dressed up in pretty words.
That's why I pointed y'all. That's why I hadn't told y'all who created it, where it comes from, because like I said, some people will hear, well, it came from Project 2025. It's automatically wrong, no matter how good it is. It's automatically wrong because Project 2025 and the Heritage Foundation has been deemed the bad guy. It could tell you that we're going to triple filter our water so we can have better water. But because the Heritage Foundation came up with it, it's a problem. We shouldn't be quadruple, tripling, and filtering our water. They're trying to kill us. Something crazy like that. But go ahead.
The principles sound wonderful. How could anybody not want to go along with those?
Yeah, why would you not want to go along with those principles? Just those principles. We ain't adding nothing, we ain't taking away. Shout out to our Dodge the Trap for the $2 super chat. Say feminism is liberal indoctrination. Why is that okay? Oh, and a lot of them believe that to be okay.
But be careful what you try to put in here, because it is indoctrination.
I wish that somebody would have asked her or even gave her a chance to tell us what part is indoctrination. That's what I don't like about a whole bunch of these people who be out here talking and stuff. They just be saying shit and then they don't get questioned or they don't explain themselves. I don't like that.
Heritage Foundation is also Project 2025.
Okay, we got that.
White Christian Nationalist is
the ones who came up with it. Got it.
Gumming all over it.
Wait, what did she say? What did she say? White Christian nationalists, because they're that, then a good idea is not a good idea. Hold on.
Christian Nationalist is gumming all over it.
It's scumming all over it. She say white Christian nationalist is scumming all over it. The hell does that mean, lady? What type of argument is that?
The Phoenix Declaration was signed by more than 50 scholars and policy experts, as well as 10 educational and public interest groups. All of them are conservative.
So the Phoenix Declaration was adopted in a unanimous vote. It is not a rule of law. It is not directly enforceable. State leaders say it is instead a set of principles for Florida's education.
It's just a set of principles now. It's not law. You can't force it. Do y'all understand that all of this was signed on and agreed to by conservatives? Do y'all understand that no liberals said that parental choice and responsibilities was something good to have? Academic excellence. I guess because they still like the No Child Left Behind type shit. Got it. Cultural transmission. We just read that right there. Character formation. We don't want, no. Transparency and accountability. No. As a liberal, you won't agree to none of this stuff is good. Truth and goodness. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. That says a lot about people, doesn't it? It really, really do. It really, really do. He said all these women speaking have Storm's hairdo. It's just a bunch of old hoes who can't explain shit. It's just a bunch of old hoes who have a problem with, I would say, Republicans and conservatism, which is kind of crazy to me because they old. It's she don't even look like she got no man. This will be the problem though with our sisters. Y'all both look the same. One got a low cut and one got a now she look more like Storm, don't? Hell, you was so right. She got a low cut. I got it. But no. Y'all old, so y'all supposed to be conservative. Well, I guess you're not supposed to be, but well, hell, I don't know, but this just kind of lets me know that liberals want to keep children failing the way that children is failing. Do y'all know that I was just thinking about the other day also, right? We've all went through school. We finished high school. A lot of us have been through secondary school and stuff. We grown and all that fly stuff. Do we even look back and be like, I didn't need this class, right? Because I've done it on the show. I spoke about it multiple times. It was just some shit that we just did not need and we wasted time on it. I heard somebody say the same thing just the other day, but then they pointed out and we so stupid that we not even fighting against the school curriculum teaching the same shit that they taught us, knowing so much that they taught us we never used. We will complain. We won't try to make no changes of saying this, and this. Y'all don't need to be teaching these kids because y'all taught us that shit and we never used it. I thought about that right there. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is really, really crazy. We have a pregnant woman in Chicago. Let's go on and move it on just a little bit. As y'all come on in, y'all go on and hit the little thumbs up button. And I do appreciate y'all for getting over 100 with a thumbs up. Thank y'all. We need to get these thumbs up over 200. We got to get these numbers up. We need to support this Tuesday around here in the doggone street. It's almost a Thanksgiving. out here. I don't know how many of you all have saw on social media the pregnant woman who was inside of the hospital, which I saw this shit probably about 2 days ago, I think it was. I had the video, I saw it, but I thought at first it was like a little AI thing, and then some people, they kept sending it to me, and I was like, oh, so it was just a black woman saying that people being racist, and she's being put out of the hospital and have to go to another hospital, and she's in labor and all this stuff. And I was just like, oh man, it's just another black person talking this racism shit, and I just really didn't feel like it. Well, it done made the news. I was like, oh my God. So it's a real story. I didn't think that it was a real story like that right now. A Chicago mother says that she gave birth on a highway after the hospital had done sent her home. Y'all, she was in all of labor. Damn it, the baby was coming. Here we go.
Attention tonight, and thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. A pregnant mom sent home from the hospital only to deliver her baby a few minutes later in her car.
The viral video has people from coast to coast demanding answers. Our Tia Ewing has more.
Leon and Mercedes Wells says they called the hospital to let them know that they were coming because she was already in active labor. And when they got there, the expectant mother says she was ignored and allegedly booted out of Franciscan Crown Point Hospital. And she has the video to prove it.
Is it me, or do our sister, damn it, do she work out? Is it something that, is she padded? Do she like got pads on or something? It looked like she work out. It looked like she fit now. I'm seeing something.
My daughter's in active labor, and this is a Franciscan Crown Point being put out in active labor.
This is the video captured as Mercedes Wells was wheeled out of Franciscan Crown Point Hospital in tears and pacing her breathing.
So we got to transfer her to a different hospital where she's in labor and pain.
The mother of now 2 says she was in full-blown labor.
She got a whole man. The man is with her. They're holding matrimony, and they on their second baby. The woman who was recording is her mama. I was like, oh, damn, her mom was at the hospital, too, because she about to have that baby.
This is a Franciscan Crown Point being put out in active labor.
This is the video captured as Mercedes Wells was wheeled out of Franciscan Crown Point Hospital in tears and pacing her breathing.
So we got to transfer her to a different hospital where she's in labor and pain.
The mother of now 2 says she was in full-blown labor.
So we pull off. We got to the end of the parking lot. As soon as we get on the expressway, which was literally right there at the hospital, you know, so it's the hospital, then expressway. We get on the expressway, 2 minutes in, I'm like, I have to push. The head came out, he's on the phone with 911. My baby's head is out. What do I do? He pulls over to catch the baby because the second time I pushed, she came out. So that was it. 2 pushes, she was out.
Wells gave birth in the family's pickup truck on the side of the highway. Her husband was forced to deliver their baby himself.
Oh, look at the little baby. Yay!
Without medical assistance. In the video, you see little Alina on her mother's chest.
I want to shout out Mercedes. She has a nice name. She's a cute lady. She acted like the type of woman that I like to see.
Weighing 6 pounds, her umbilical cord still attached. And if you look closely, you can see the pickup truck is moving. In 8 minutes from being discharged, their baby girl was in the world.
They was discharging her. I'm like, so when do you think she's going to have a baby? Today, tomorrow? She, I don't know, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we don't know, maybe next week. Like, she was real, like, nonchalant about it. I'm like, so you don't, like, she's in labor.
The Wells family told me they only saw a nurse.
Our nurse was 25. She had been a nurse for 2 years, she told us. And she had only been in labor and delivery for months.
She was only in labor and delivery for months. She's 25-year-old. She knew around now.
The family gave birth to their 2.5-year-old daughter at Franciscan Health Crown Point in the past, before the hospital moved to its new location in 2024. This time, Wells says she pleaded with staff not to be discharged, but a nurse told her she had only dilated to 3 centimeters.
Oh, it seemed to me that he drive old Power Stroke, old diesel. You can hear that thing chopping in the back. Yeah. See, a lot of y'all don't know about these nice-ass trucks and shit like that right there, but that's a whole diesel right there. Listen to it. Oh, go ahead.
This time, Wells says she pleaded with staff not to be discharged, but a nurse told her she had only dilated to 3 centimeters, even after 6 hours of labor. Well, you requested, well, where's the doctor? I don't agree with you. What happened?
She said doctor already gave orders. She didn't want to talk about this anymore.
I showed Dr. Jamir Abdur-Rahman, a certified OBGYN for 25 years, the video to see if he spotted any red flags.
It's not that these people don't provide good care, but I don't think it's the same level of care you would see if a physician evaluated the patients. And so I think you start to see more and more of these things happening as you're not having doctors assess patients. But also, I think a lot of these hospital systems, if they're being honest with you, they'll tell you that there's a lot of pressure on providers to keep things moving.
This is where
he made a real good point. When you is allowing the nurses to do the doctor's job, that was his point. There's not enough doctors. There's truly just not enough doctors. There's so many nurses. There's so many RNs and there's so many BSNs, but there's just not enough doctors. And the nurse decided to go ahead on and send y'all home, baby. The baby ain't ready. The baby ain't ready. I know better because I done been through school and shit. Damn it. I read my syllabus. I made it through my syllabus. You know what I'm saying? I graduated.
The family is now at Community Hospital in Munster recovering.
She's doing great. This is her. She's napping.
As for the mom of 2, she says the entire birthing experience was traumatic, something she's still struggling to process and can't talk about without breaking down.
The emotions come in waves. It's like I'm okay at one moment, and the next moment I'm like bursting out in tears.
She's one of those women that if her child was to die, she could not do the interview. It's a woman who has real emotions. I like to see a woman with real emotions, you know. I don't know what's going on. He say, how much would it have been if she would have stayed in the hospital the whole time? Because you know that the bill goes up while she's in the bed. Oh, facts. Hell, just sitting in the hallway. That's a hell of a bill right there. Now, can we say, or can he be like not grandfathered in, but can he be certified now as a labor and delivery doctor? Huh? He delivered his own baby. You know what I'm saying so?
resources. Okay.
Franciscan did release a statement saying this: the health and safety of our patients is always our top priority.
Yep, that's what they be saying. You say they sent her home. They will send you home if you're not dilated enough. This is normal, and I thought that this was normal too. Because I've been to the hospital. I've dealt with women who had children and stuff like that, and I know that if they have done their assessments, they feel like you ain't ready. And if you're not ready, we cannot hold this bed up for you, baby. You got to go home and get the hunching. Do y'all know? I was told this back in the days. You all need to go home and get physical. You all, damn it, it's time for the baby to come, but you're not dying. Damn it, it ain't. Boop, open up. Yeah, you need to go ahead on and open on up. You know, let the baby come on out. Hit the baby in the head a few times. Damn it. Bring the baby on out and then come on back around here, you know?
We have launched an internal investigation into the alleged incident. Due to patient privacy laws and our own policies pertaining to internal investigations, we are unable to comment further at this time. As for little Alina, she is doing fine. She came into the world at 6:28 Sunday morning. The family says community hospital is finally giving them the level of care they deserved from the start. They have now hired attorney Cannon Lambert, saying they don't want what happened to them to happen to someone else.
Of course they was gonna hire a lawyer. This is going to be the child that changed their life forever. Listen, they finna be. I do believe that they will have a case, and I do believe that they is finna become millionaire parents. You know, at least 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Because technically they did put the mother in the situation, because anything could have happened to the child during the birth because the nurse said you ain't ready, which is kind of strange because they always do that, or they have been doing that for a real long time. So I don't know, maybe they got a case, maybe not, it may be malpractice, but there is a cap on how much you can sue the doctors for and the hospitals, which is kind of strange to me, but it is what it is. You say the reporter got linebacker shoulders. It's something maybe out there thick on them. You know what I'm saying? It's like she ready to grab you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that she's an angry black woman, but right here where I pause her at, she look like she could be an angry black woman, and I don't want to put that on her. But it's just that baby work out. Damn. Either she work out or she plays softball or some shit.
They have now hired attorney Cannon Lambert, saying they don't want what happened to them to happen to someone else. Yep. In the studio, Tia Ewing, Fox 32 Chicago.
Say malpractice, but she didn't see a doctor. You got a point. But the hospital is still liable, but not to the point of the doctor being involved. So you got a point. Now listen, because the nurse work at the hospital, whatever decision that the nurse made, it falls on the hospital. So she has to sue the hospital. She's gonna get paid. I do believe that they will settle out of court. I think that they will settle out of court on this one right here. The nurse, depends on how long the nurse been there, how many write-ups the nurse have. The nurse may be fired. The nurse may be fired because how the hell did you miss? How did you miss this? You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as they got on the highway, the baby was coming. But maybe the nurse was right. You say the nurses have to have malpractice insurance. Yeah. All of them got insurance. All of them got insurance, and that's why they got a cap on some shit. That is why they got a cap, man. You can leave silverware in the bitch body, and there's still like $1 million cap or $2 million cap. You know what I'm saying? And you can't sue for 10, 20 million no more, like it used to be before they changed the laws and stuff. Just stupid, but
And just moments ago, we received an updated statement from the hospital's president and CEO, Raymond Grady, saying in part, quote, "We are aware of the video and the concerns expressed on social media regarding the discharge of a pregnant patient from Franciscan Health Crown Point. We are grateful to learn from online and media reports that both mother and child are reportedly doing well. The video and the comments it has generated are deeply troubling, and we understand the concern this has raised. The video is just one part of the information we are reviewing as part of a thorough investigation into this alleged incident." And then he added, "The reality is disparities in healthcare outcomes exist, and Franciscan Health Crown Point strives to be part of the solution."
Yeah, now y'all know good as hell well black women is going to take this and run. We've been telling y'all that they been healthcare disparities when it come down to black women. They say, "In my 3 birth experiences, the nurse assesses you. You don't really see the doctor until you're ready." Now, that's a fact. That is truly a fact. So I don't got to be more careful. Oh, speaking of hospitals and nurses and stuff like that right there. In New Orleans, let's go right here to New Orleans. The police has arrested a woman who was accused of working as an unlicensed nurse across the city. She out here across the city tending to you people. And the question that I will always ask whenever we catch up with unlicensed folk, did anybody die though? That really do got to be the question. Did they cause somebody to lose their life? Did they save a life, you know?
News at noon.
All right, let's get to the breaking news that we start with at 12. As New Orleans police arrest a woman accused of working across the city of New Orleans as an unlicensed nurse. For the latest on this
she's a travel nurse.
Shocking case, let's get live to reporter Jonah Gilmore, who's got all the details. Jonah.
Hey, good afternoon, Travis. We just got our hands on these documents from court showing this woman has worked at several medical facilities around the city of New Orleans, caring for patients and administering medication without a proper license. I want to take you right here to this mugshot of this woman. According to arrest records, 32-year-old Shakina Cooper has worked.
Why is this the best photo that we have of Shakina Cooper in 2025? Why?
At several nursing jobs and facing multiple charges, including healthcare facility application fraud, unlawfully prescription and distributing medication, and unauthorized participation at a medical facility. Now, those records allege Cooper falsified being a nurse and got a job through a company based in Pennsylvania called Wexford Health. Through the investigation, police obtained an employment application from Wexford Health and confirmed that her resume and license number reflected employment histories that did not exist. The documents go on to say Cooper was working as a charge nurse for the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office starting in August of 2024 and leaving October 17th, 2024. Now,
she was faking being a charge nurse? Baby know the job, don't it?
We're told it was an employee with Fern Crescent Manor Living Center in New Orleans East who contacted police to report Cooper was working at OPSO providing medication to inmates without a proper license.
She was hating. The lady was hating.
Did manage to speak with an administrator at that facility. Take a listen.
The only reason that she was caught because of one of her co-workers snitched on her.
She went through the hiring process, but we caught her when she has her nurse's license to run, and the director of nursing brought it to my attention. So I went and investigated with the state boards of nursing, state LDH, and NOPD.
Oh, wait a minute. They had asked for her license. Hold on. Slow me down.
At that facility, take a listen.
She went through the hiring process, but we caught her when she has her nurse's license to run, and the director of nursing brought it to my attention. So I went and investigated with the state boards of nursing.
Oh, she tried to get hired, and she presented the nursing license number thing, and he had done ran it, and it came back that it wasn't. All right, go ahead.
State LDH and NOPD.
Okay.
Now, although Cooper is not listed in this document that Cooper worked at a local hospital, sources tell WDSU she was actually employed at a hospital here in the city of New Orleans. We have been in contact with that medical facility who tell us they will be sending us a statement very shortly. Cooper is expected to be in court at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Reporting live outside criminal court, Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.
I think that she need to be, listen. I don't think that people need to be in jail for stuff like that, right? No, wait, let me be clear. Let me be clear. If you done paid to go through the school, if you done been paid to go through the school and you passed the school, you completed the school, you graduated from the school, I honestly don't be thinking that you need a damn license. And in my mind, the license is just another step to get some more money out of people, because you have to do your license every 2 years, which is a problem when it comes down to the healthcare and like the cosmetology and stuff like that. It's just another. A lot of people will make the argument, well, Willie, it keeps you up to date with your continuing education, your CEs and all that shit. And I'm here to tell you, every 2 years, it really ain't that. It's not really any difference in the job that you was going to be doing, the job that you have been doing for years. It's really no different. I'm just saying, if you have passed the course, obviously you know what you're doing. If you passed, you know. I don't think that you should go to jail. They need to put that baby on probation. And listen, baby. We put you on probation. We can send you as some type of punishment or something. We have to send you back to school for like 3 months. Now, if you're willing to go back to school for 3 months, we can then allow you to work again. You know, that baby, she probably had some children she was trying to feed. Huh? She was doing what she had to do to feed her churn. And that's how y'all be out here saying, I did what I had to do for my baby. And then probably all she was out here doing was stuff for her baby. She did it because she was forced into it. Society had them force her into working without a damn license. I'm just saying. You say if life insurance got to do CE, then so should nurses. I'm just saying, well, but life insurance keep changing. Life insurance keep changing. It is kind of like being what it is, like a tax preparer. Tax preparer, they have to keep updating. You have to keep up with the new shit every single year when it comes down to taxpayer. So that's something like a CE, you know, to where you just have to stay up. But on people's everyday in medical, in nursing, I can speak on this, in nursing, on people's everyday job, every 2 years, doing your CE, it ain't really no changes. It may be one thing or something that you done already damn learned before you do your CE online. I'm just trying to tell you something. It's really not that big of a thing to where you have to pay. Y'all do understand that you have to pay for renewal of license, but you have to do the CE. In case y'all don't know how this thing work now. Any changes and you already working, you already know the changes before it's even time for you to recertify. It's already in rotation. So in my mind, it's just another way for them to get money, because it is kind of like being a mechanic. Cars change, and hell, cars change way more than the human body. Cars change way more than the human body. And every time cars change in your daily routine, you learn the changes. You don't have to go through and go and take a CE and pay for a license again every damn 2 years. And mind you, like I just said, being a mechanic, working on vehicles change way more than the human body. Yep. Yes, medicine keeps changing. I get it, but watch this. Medicine keeps changing, and the only thing that doctors do with the medicines is just get some money for prescribing that, man. Read up on it. Hell, it's already in the computer to match with the other medication that you will be prescribing. Let's say that you hurt your elbow or something, and they already got 3 medications for if your elbow hurt. A new medication will be the 4th medication for if your elbow hurt. Now, if that company wants their product being used, and they will give you a bigger kickback than the other 3 medicine companies. People think that, listen, doctors just prescribe shit. These doctors don't know. Listen, they has taught the basics on basic shit. That's why they have this thing called specialists. Notice these doctors always got to send you to a damn toe specialist, an eye specialist, an ear specialist, an underarm specialist, bitch, a pinky toe specialist. Then what do you do? They just do just your regular basics. Okay, you got a cough? That's the cold. Or that's not the cold. Or that's the flu. If it's not the flu, then it's pneumonia. If it's not pneumonia, then it's C-19. It's only a certain, because you got this ailment. All 3 of these falls under C-19 and flu. It don't fall under cold. You learn that little shit like that. It's the basics. It's literally the basics. Unless you're doing surgeries and shit, then I kind of understand. You know, but hell, surgeries and shit. The human body don't change. Or it hasn't changed. But it's called practicing medicine because they practicing on you. That's a fact. Yeah, it's all about a money grab. That's all that I'm saying. All right. The CEs, it may benefit some people, but just on their daily shit, y'all, it's kind of like when we go to school. I was just talking about, we went through all these years of high school, and they done taught us all this fly shit that we ain't never used. You done been out of school 20, 30, 40 damn years. You ain't never used the shit. And that's the same way in the medical field. A lot of these courses that they took, they never used this shit. It's a money grab. But anyway, I don't even know why we got on all that flash shit. Look. We have a mother who confronts her son's killer. Let me show y'all this sister right here. This sister, damn it, she finna speak to the fella who had done killed her son. So this is an update because I did the story surrounding this sentencing. Here we go.
Tonight, a mother lashes out in court, yelling at her son's convicted killer moments before a judge dished out a life sentence.
Just gotta wait.
Prosecutors say Marcus Ely shot an unarmed man over a chain.
Watch this.
CBS News Miami's Larry Seward.
He shot a dude over a chain, y'all. But y'all will remember this story.
There's live for us outside the courthouse in Miami. And Larry, the suspect got an earful from the judge in court.
He did indeed. Elliot, Judge Christina Miranda, she calls Ely's behavior during trial disrespectful. Then here today, she saw a mother go off, calling for the strongest sentence possible. Donna Sadler held little back, venting in court, directing her anger at the man accused of shooting her 21-year-old son. Malcolm Avery Johnson was a music promoter and his family's provider.
You killed my son, and then you and your girl posted it on Instagram and stuff like he wasn't nothing. Who does that?
As Johnson left a North Miami Beach club after work, surveillance cameras recorded a black Nissan pull up near him. 2 armed men, including Marcus Ely, attacked. Police say Ely robbed and killed in cold blood to steal a gold chain and medallion, then showed it off online like a trophy in pictures a few hours after the crime. After a brief struggle, Johnson had his arms up, not resisting, when shot in the chest and left to die. More than 2 years later, during sentencing at Ely's 4-day murder trial, Johnson's mom looked Ely in the eye and spoke.
They shot that boy in the chest over a chain. Yeah, I was going to say something. 21 and a family provider, we failing.
Can I ask you a question? Why did you kill my son? You've been wasting everybody's time because you know you're guilty. And you still is arrogant. I gotta get counseling every day. I can't rest at night. Cause that's always running my mind through this trial, how you did. And you sit up there and lied. I see if you had some remorse. You ain't got no remorse. And I wish they give you the max. I really do.
I told y'all. If you look like you're not remorseful, they will call out that you're not remorseful. If you look like you are remorseful, they will say that they don't care nothing about you being remorseful and you need to get everything that you should get, and damn, I don't care about you feeling bad and all that. They will step on your neck if you show remorse.
Moments later, Ely began jingling his cuffs loud enough to upset Judge Christina Miranda.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ely?
I'm ready to go. We already know what's going on.
I know, you gotta sit here though. You gotta be respectful of the court.
He's not very respectful of me. He's not disrespectful either, but
Mr. Ely, you're being very disrespectful. I really don't want to put you in the embarrassment of being put into a straitjacket or maybe covering your mouth so that we can continue with this hearing.
It ended with Ely getting concurrent life sentences for murder and robbery this family cannot understand.
Oh, I understood why he did what he just did then. I got to hear this lady yipping and yapping off at the goddamn mouth, and y'all finna give me life anyway? Bitch, I'm ready to go. Why am I sitting up in here trying to play this little game? Bitch, I'm ready to get on up out of there. She done said what she wanted to doggone say. Bitch, I'm ready to go. I don't want to hear none of this shit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ely?
I'm ready to go. We already know what's going on.
We already know what's going on. Life. I understand. I'm ready to go.
I
know, you gotta sit here though. You gotta be respectful of the court.
He's not very respectful of me. He's not disrespectful either, but
Mr. Ely, you're being very disrespectful. I really don't want to put you in the embarrassment of being put into a straitjacket.
She say, I really don't want to put you in the embarrassment of being put in a straitjacket. Did you just get you giving him life to run consecutively? What do you mean embarrassment though? So if you put me in a straitjacket, that's embarrassing. I'm finna do life. I don't understand. What can be more embarrassing than you getting life in prison? Well, I guess.
Jacket, or maybe covering your mouth so that we can continue with this hearing.
It ended with Ely getting concurrent life sentences for murder and robbery this family cannot understand.
I'd probably be if you're gonna give me life, like I ain't coming out, I ain't going home. Listen, boy, y'all cut this shit short. I don't need to hear anything. You doing me life on life consecutively. Ain't nothing to talk about. Somebody, man, just get my paperwork, man. Damn it, just tell my public pretender, print me out some paperwork, man. Ain't nobody got time for this dumb shit. Why would you want to sit in for your whole sentencing thing? As soon as you tell me life, and it's like more lives, like it's life and life, or some shit like that. It's time to go. All right, y'all, let's pack this shit up and get on up out of here. Let's stop wasting taxpayer dollars. Let's go home.
While Ely sat in jail last December, prosecutors say he and 3 other inmates jumped another inmate for the crimes that he was convicted of robbery and first-degree murder. He has to serve a minimum of 25 years in prison without parole.
As he should, but, you know. I'm finna sit up here and be listening to you try to chastise me. Bitch, I killed him by the chain. Mama in here mad, asking me why. I ain't answering shit. Now it's time to go. Ain't nothing you can say that's gonna change what the hell finna happen today. Let's go. You go home, and I'm finna go to my home. Here, I already made it my home. It is what it is. I don't know. You being disrespectful. Bitch, you finna give me life. Fuck, I need to be. And you know what's crazy? We will look at somebody as being wrong for being this so-called disrespectful. And they finna get life. We as a society want the criminal, the one who finna get all his time, to still be respectful. I don't, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I want to go back because when the mother said he was 21, I thought they said he was 17 though.
Respectful. Then here today, she saw a mother go off, calling for the strongest sentence possible.
I thought I heard something about 17.
Donna Sadler held little back, venting in court, directing her anger at the man accused of shooting her 21-year-old son.
21. Yeah. I don't know where I heard 17 at. And no. Shot that boy about that little bit ass chain. Look. What? I hope that this ain't the chain that he so-called had on. This chain and my dad, I hope that this ain't the one. But I remember doing this story and I did the video where him and his little Lala was holding up the chain inside Instagram, and I was like, well, that's a great decision. Appreciate you, pimp. Appreciate you showing the public you was the one who done robbed and done killed some damn body with your slow ass. Just slow. Just real slow. You need to talk to your mama, ask her where your dad at. You know? Just is what it is. Ain't nobody really tripping. Got to be more careful. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Now we got this one right here. Did I do that? Oh, I gotta update y'all on this. Because it is Tuesday. It's Tuesday out here. And everybody, remember they had them said the Epstein's files was going to the House and people had to vote on it today. Well, they voted on it today, and look at the numbers.
Rare show of unity between Democrats and Republicans in Washington. This 427-1 vote compels the Justice Department to release its investigative files on the convicted sex offender. The legislation now heads over to the Senate.
ABC's Olivia Rubin has more now on what comes next.
After months of delay, today a major milestone. The House passing a bill to force the Department of Justice to release the files they have on Jeffrey Epstein.
The bill is passed.
Today's an extraordinary day in this chamber.
Every single member of the House voted.
Every member of the House, that's Republicans and Democrats alike, voted yay. Everybody agreed to release the Epstein files, right? Got it. Except one Republican who said no, because
voting in favor, except one Republican, Clay Higgins, who said on social media the release would hurt innocent people.
Wait, what? The release of the files will hurt.
Social media, the release would hurt innocent people.
Hurt innocent people. Who is he talking about? He's the only one who voted, no, this is not a good idea. And hell, he may be on to something. I do believe that there's so many big names that's in these little files and shit like that right there. But I don't think that just because their names is on the list that is really going to hold weight in interrupting real business out here in the doggone street. I really don't think so. But what do you mean hurt innocent people? Who would be the innocent people? Is it the families of the people who was affiliated with Epstein? Or what?
It comes following a last-minute reversal from President Trump, who had previously worked to block the vote and then publicly reversed course, saying Republicans should support it.
Yeah. You say Trump told them to agree to release the doctorate file. Yeah.
A convicted sex offender died by suicide in 2019 while awaiting.
I don't think he did. I think he on his island.
Trial on charges of trafficking young girls and women.
I want y'all to just pay attention to how she said that. I caught this right here earlier though, for how she said that he was charged with what?
Awaiting trial on charges of trafficking young girls and women.
Trafficking young girls and women. Does the young girls stand for minors? Or is we calling young women young girls? Huh? I do understand that they is calling him a pedophile and all that fly stuff right there. But for what she just had to say, is the young girls teens? Is the young girls minors? Damn it, then she should have said minors, in my opinion, because you want to make it sound, saying young girls don't sound as bad as children or minors. Am I right? Am I right about that right now? He has been trafficking young girls. all right, young girls could. People say that 21-year-old girl, women is, oh, well, she just a baby. She was a little girl. And I keep trying to tell y'all better stop doing that fly shit right there. Damn it, the law say that you is that. The law, damn it, then that is the law. Yeah, 18, yeah, grown. 19, grown, 20. You not no goddamn baby. You not just a little child. We got to stop doing that fly shit. We got to cut that there out. That's not the law. You said they need to stop playing and bring back hard labor. Bam.
President could release these files himself at any time, but hasn't.
Why wait for Congress to release the Epstein files? Why not just do it now?
I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. I threw him out of my club many years ago because I thought he was a sick pervert.
Now the bill will head to the Senate, and then if it clears...
I didn't know that Trump said or felt like Epstein was a sick pervert. I didn't know that.
It'll go to President Trump's desk, where he has said he will sign it. A number of Epstein survivors on Capitol Hill for the vote today to witness a historic moment they have long sought.
Do y'all know that these grown hoes talking about that they survivors? I don't understand. Because unless these women is saying that they was minors, no, none of these women were minors. None of these women was minors. And if any of them was minors, then we have to ask the question, how did Epstein even get them as children? If any of the American girls, any of these girls, or women, any of these women were minors, if any of them was minors, then should not the parents also be held accountable? But I don't believe none of these right here was minors, because remember yesterday I showed a plethora or like 8 to 9 women who says this was me when I met Epstein, and they had their younger pictures. None of them was minors on the pictures. And these are the women who don't want to be anonymous. These are the women that want you to know I was a victim, so all y'all hoes fell short of glory. They told us women is smarter than men. So now they want us to feel some type of way because y'all, and I want y'all to understand, it's trafficking because they had to fly to the island. And they flew back. What? Look. They had to be flown to the island and flew back. All of them was young women. They looked rather attractive back then, got it. But they flew. They wasn't tied up from what I know. Like they wasn't, they wasn't shipped in containers. Like they had, they got on like the private planes and the jets and shit like that right there. Now they're victims. Got it.
This is not just about survivors. It's about every American who believes in accountability, fairness, and the promise of justice.
Emotional moment.
It's about accountability, fairness, and yada, yada, yada. Well, the man dead. And I'm guessing that they or her and them is talking about the accountability of the people who is alive. Well, watch this. Was Jeffrey the only one who hunched all y'all? Was y'all doing strange things only to Jeffrey? Did any, watch this. Bam, I just thought about this right. Does any of these victims, man, damn it. My mind just exploded. Don't believe none of you. No. Watch it. Watch this. None of them, as far as I know, as far as my information, none of them has pointed at another person. Only Jeffrey. That don't concern y'all. Now, if Jeffrey did some things with some kids that was underage, depends on the state or the country that he was in, then he wrong, according to y'all morals. Got it. Damn it, I'm with you. No other, as far as I know, no other human being has been accused in the Jeffrey thing. Nobody else has been named. If no one else has been named, you mean to tell me nobody else? Oh, yeah, you right. You say the ones that went to do massages said that they was given $300. Yes, I remember that now. They said that they were given $300. Them old man, I can't with them. Victims of what? Oh, victims of $300 from a billionaire? I think he was a billionaire, wasn't he? Wasn't Jeffrey a billionaire? Hold on. All that paper. Was Jeffrey Epstein a billionaire? No, Jeffrey Epstein was not a billionaire. According to the court documents and financial filings, his net worth at the time of his death in 2019 was approximately $559 million to $600 million, making him a multi-millionaire. Well, hell, it's close to billionaire. It is what it is. Free Diddy, free Kelly. I'm trying to tell you something. I have not heard anybody else. I want y'all to understand, all these goddamn victims, I want y'all to understand, none of these victims have said any other. I just got it. Can they sue for money? Can they sue in civil court? Can anybody sue Jeffrey Epstein's estate? You say Prince Charles? Also, Prince Charles was accused also by any one of these women who was out front? They can sue his estate? Okay, hold on. Can the survivors of Jeffrey Epstein sue his estate? Yes, survivors of Jeffrey Epstein could and did sue his estate following his 2019 death. Many survivors pursued legal claims against his estate, leading to significant financial settlements. Civil justice is not touted by the death of Twatted, THWARTED. I used to know that word. The civil lawsuits. Everybody went with the civil lawsuits. Hold on. The compensation program, the execution, yada. The VCP paid out $129 million to 131 survivors before it closed. 135 survivors split $121 million. Well, we don't know the exact split, but let's see. 121 million divided by 135. Let's see. $896,296 if it was split all evenly. So about 900,000 a person if it was evenly. You say that all them women got $100,000. Well, hell, your numbers is better than mine. Y'all, and that's what I was just thinking about. Like, these women just doing this shit for the money. They're only doing it for the money. This makes no sense that only so, and I just want to understand this. So 135 women, I want y'all to understand 135 women been to the island that has sued and won and sued and got some money. Oh, he been fandangling out there then. He had so many hoes. Listen, and I want y'all to understand, out of those, all of those women who have been back and forth to the island, they is somebody's wife, girlfriends right now. Hell, back then when they was flying out, they were somebody's wives, girlfriends, baby mamas. Yeah. Uh-huh. And they thought that they was better than a whole bunch of y'all other women. Because they was able to get flown now on the private jets and the planes and shit like that right there to an island that you can't go to, that you was not invited to because you're not pretty enough or you wasn't pretty enough. To get that little petty little $300, but they not gonna tell you that they was just getting them little $300 now home. Because they know $300 is a sad amount of money. It's a sad amount of money when you're dealing with a millionaire. That is nothing to brag about. They didn't tell their friends that all they got was $300. No, but when all this came about the pedophilia, then them hoes jumped on board. I'm a survivor. What? Oh, how did they sell Monkey to 2 million and billionaires and still broke? Hashtag poor monkey management. Got to be more careful. Y'all sad out here. Y'all got on your black shades and acting like a bitch need to feel sorry for y'all. Y'all, unless they was tied up. Unless they was tied up, put into like a shipping container. They went willingly. They used that thing called free will that y'all said that we got. Free will. And went on around there and had a good time with the millionaires. Huh? Want us to feel sad about decisions that y'all done goddamn made. I can't take y'all serious. I truly can't take y'all serious. I got a story. Hold on. I got a story about a father. Let's go on and talk about a father because a lot of times we don't even talk about fathers, and fathers out here leaving Earth too by mistake or on purpose. They not meaning to, but a father was fatally shot. A father of 3 was killed. And a mother, well, she want answers. Or killed her baby out here in these streets, man. Listen.
Milwaukee mother wants answers after she says her son was found shot to death in a car.
The shooting happened more than a week ago in the area of 13th and Ring. Fox 6's Bria Jones.
I don't like her hair fat. Her hair puffy. Baby, listen, you got to stop having it puffy. You got to bring it in some. I don't because you slim, so when you got it like puffy, it says like you fat or something like that, but you're not fat according to what we see. You got a nice chest on you, but you're not fat, so you got to bring that there in to work with your slender shape, baby. Don't be out here with the thick hairdo, nah. Ain't nobody gonna tell you but me. Go ahead.
And Ring. Fox 6's Bria Jones joins us live in the newsroom with her cry for help, Bria.
Binghamton, Milwaukee police say 30-year-old Devoner Matlock was killed on November 7th.
The Bria. What it do, sugar? You say they all white women. Say, I don't even pretend to care. Is that racist? Is that racist that, according to what we know now, Jeffrey did not scoop up any black or brown women? Maybe.
Around 1 a.m, but his mother says his phone had pinged in that location for hours before he was found dead in a running car.
I just want to know, why did you take my son?
Nonchalant Lathan's unanswered questions have led to more than a week of sleepless nights.
I feel numb.
Is her name Nonchalant? Say it again real quick, baby.
My son.
Nonchalant Lathan's
Y'all, is her name Nonchalant?
Nonchalant Lathan's unanswered questions have led to more than a week of sleepless nights.
I feel numb.
Police say on November 7th, her son, 30-year-old Devoner Matlock, was found fatally shot near 13th and Ring around 1 a.m. Lathan says she noticed her son's location pinged to the area around 9 p.m. Hours later, she got a call from a friend who went to the area and found Matlock around 12:30.
They was down on Ring and it looked like the car is shot up. I said, well, why don't you go to the car and look and see? And he came back and said, well, Ma, he's in the car. His head is leaned to the side. I think he's dead.
Your son, to see if the car was shot up.
and see. He came back and said,
Say that again.
Around 12:30. They was down on Ring, and it looked like the car is shot up.
It looked like the car shot up. You finna send your other son to see if the car was shot up. I thought mothers is also supposed to be protectors of their cubs.
I said, well, why don't you go to the car and look and see? He came back and said, well, Ma, he's in the car. His head is leaned to the side. I think he's dead.
Lathan says her daughter then rushed to the scene and called 911.
You sent your son, and then the son came back and said, man, my brother shot in his head leaning to the side. He said that in front of you and his sister. His sister ran down there and called the police. You didn't run down there. Why you as a mother did not go and see if the car was shot up? Why would you send your son down there in harm's way if the thought was the car was shot up? Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. They say D Bornier nonchalant. I can't get her name right. I am so confused.
How does it feel to know that all that time he was there and nobody knew? It feels horrible. It feels horrible because who knows? His life could have got saved. We never know.
Now she says his 3 daughters will only have memories of their father.
I got a question. He had three daughters. He was a father of 3. How many of y'all who have at least 3 children, mama got y'all phone location thing? How many of y'all tied in with y'all mama with your locations?
The 2-year-old is study constantly saying every chance she get, Mom, call my daddy. Mom, call my daddy. When you keep hearing that ring in your head, it's just really, really sad.
She's hoping sooner than later her son's killer is brought to justice.
It bothers me. Because if you took my child, you might take somebody else's child. So I would rest better if that person is locked up.
Right now, police say no one is in custody and they still do not know who they are looking for. The family has started a GoFundMe to raise money for Matlock's funeral and for his children. You can find that information over on our website, fox6now.com and the Fox Local Mobile.
Of course they got to GoFundMe. Because us as a people out here, we do not believe in insurance. We do not believe in we may lead it, bitch, and somebody got the barriers. Like, we don't think that far. Like, we got stuff to do. Like, the club gonna be jumping on Friday. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the outfit and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do stuff like that right there. Although we finna lead these little bad-ass children that really don't nobody want. Yeah, no, but because they family, they got to go on and take on our responsibilities with no damn money. Just saying. Shout out to D for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Y'all, as we gonna hit these 200 with a thumbs up, I need support, like I always say out here in these doggone street. If y'all would like to help honor Devonaires, I think that's how you pronounce it. Devonaires life and legacy. Damn it, they want 4.5 thousand. Got $205. Willie Williams Show has a GoFundMe too. The link is in the description. It's pinned up to the top. I do need the support around here. I'm still trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do me. Help honor the life of Devonaire. On Monday, November the 6th, our family suffered a heartbreaking loss. Devonaire, only 30 years old, was tragically murdered, leaving his family, his 3 kids, friends, and loved ones in deep grief and disbelief. Devonaire was full of life, love, and laughter. He had a big heart and energy that could light up a room. He cared deeply for the people around him and always tried to lift others up, no matter what he was going through himself. Losing him in such a senseless way has left a void that words cannot fill. Our family is now faced with the painful task of laying Devonair to rest and honoring his life the way he deserves. There we go. That deserve word again, and we ain't got no goddamn money talking about what we deserve. It's kind of like people be begging for stamps and shit like that. I deserve food stamps. It's stupid. You say we are asking for support from our community to help cover funeral, burial, and memorial expenses during this difficult time. No amount is too small. Every donation, share and prayer truly helps. Your generosity will go directly towards giving Devonair a peaceful home going and helping our family find strength and healing through this tragedy. We are deeply grateful for the love, support, and compassion shown to us during this unimaginable loss. Gone too soon, but never forgotten. Devonair's light, love, and spirit will live on forever in our hearts. The family of Devonair Metlock. Got to be more careful. To Devonair Metlock's family and everybody else's family out here, now is the time. If you don't have it, go ahead on and get you some life insurance to make burial and memorial preparations easier. I keep promoting it. Life insurance is very, very serious, and it's damn near cheap. It's cheaper than 2 packs of squares out here in these streets, because in some states squares is like $11. It's cheaper than two packs of squares. Now don't try to buy the cartons. You're gonna be broke. Just saying something. I'm trying to help. It's not that difficult to get insurance on you and your damn churn out here in these streets, knowing that you was the breadwinner, and now you leaving it to somebody else who probably ain't got the damn money. And I'm gonna ask that question again. How many of you grown ass men out here with 2 and 3 churn who your mama got your cell phone location? Does that mean that he lived with his mama? Should be so sad. It should be so sad. You say the carton in MD is $165. You is lying to me. I have not even added up what the cartons is now. I just know the shit is more than the light bill and the water bill. You know what I'm saying? You say do GoFundMe, take Snap, Wick, and EBT. Willie, I don't know. We may have to look that up one day. You say in VA they $9.50 a pack. God. Damn, so if they $9.50 a pack, hell yeah, boy, they over $100 for the card. Y'all out here getting it in. Get your smoke on. Get your smoke on. Got to be more careful. Now, let me go on and get the little hospital thing out the way. Damn, I gotta save her. I gotta do her on my own time. I want to talk about this dude who, wait, do I? Oh, no. I want to hear a community tell y'all that we need to end violence again. Why in no other community, even if they have like crime and stuff and people getting shot dead, dying and stuff like that, they don't be in the streets like with microphones and shit like that. We got to put the guns down. We got to start doing what we're doing out here in these doggone streets. We got to come together as a unit. Damn it takes a community. We do all that fly shit. I done heard it so much I don't even need to hear it no more. And it's y'all know it's not gonna ever change. It's not going. We gonna die. And a lot of us is going to die by gunshots and knives and getting pushed in front of cars and falling off buildings and stuff like that right there, jumping out of helicopters and airplanes. But we going to die. So why we keep saying stop end the violence? We got the residents who came together to demand justice. There y'all go with that demand word again. Demand justice and to end gun violence. Here we go.
Good evening. I'm Alan Devlin. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Gunfire shattered a Newark neighborhood, killing 2 people on a sidewalk, including a child. 3 others were hurt in that shooting. And tonight, community members came together to demand justice and call for an end to the gun violence. Andrew Ramos spoke with the victim's family and has exclusive surveillance video from the scene.
Grief and heartache emanated over Newark Sunday as community members rallied around the families of victims gunned down 24 hours earlier. Relatives have identified the 2 victims killed as 10-year-old Jordan Garcia and 21-year-old Kaya Scott. The child's uncle still coming to terms with the insurmountable loss.
My pain is real numb.
The 10-year-old was a budding athlete with a love for football.
He say, I just caught that right there. He said, my pain is real numb. So is he saying that he don't feel nothing? Damn it, I just called it now. His pain is real numb. Is that what that means? Is that what he's trying to convey to us? That he just don't feel nothing right now. You know what I'm saying?
His coach on the West Ward Hawks sharing these photos with CBS News New York. Annette Ryan, Kaya Scott's mother, said her daughter has stepped out Saturday evening to pick something up at a nearby store when she was shot.
Why do the news got the picture of your slim daughter out here with these tights on to where we trying to see that moose knuckle? Because it's black. If you ain't real good at looking at moose knuckles, you might not see the creases. But I'm just trying to tell you, why would we get that picture? Why is this the best picture? We not even do we not even? Why? I would say it's a nice top. I would say that it's a nice bottom because we love for babies to be out here looking like this. But why would you represent your dead child in this manner? Like, this can't be the only picture. Well, hell no, she got a phone. Women take pictures all the time, especially the ones who like to take pictures. Of course, and she liked it to take pictures because she posed up for a picture, and she have a phone. They could have went through her phone and got like a real, well, hell, that probably was the best picture. Go ahead, though.
Said her daughter has stepped out Saturday evening to pick something up at a nearby store when she was shot.
It's a shame. They killed my daughter, killed these people, shooting people. It's ridiculous. Where you at, though, now? Where you at? You will be caught.
Exclusive surveillance video outlines the disturbing timeline of events where a group is seen standing outside of a liquor store on the corner of Leslie Street and Chancellor Avenue Saturday night. We're freezing the video before what appears to be two shooters fire multiple times before fleeing.
And when I heard the gunshots, pretty loud, all my family would hit the ground, you know, of course, and tried to stay low. Once it was over, I came outside to investigate and saw a few bodies on the ground.
Prosecutors say an 11-year-old, 19-year-old, and 60-year-old, all males, were injured in the shooting. Relatives tell us that 11-year-old was the brother of Jordan Garcia. Justice is now the only thing this community wants. Now, the other 3 victims injured in last night's shooting were not identified and were last listed in stable condition. The Essex County Prosecutor's Office is expected to have an update on this investigation on Monday morning. Reporting in Newark, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, New York.
Do y'all know that the only reason that we do like the balloon releases and stuff like that right there is to make ourselves feel good? This is not about the dead person. It's just really not, because it couldn't be about the dead person because the person is dead. They don't see what's going on. They can't get any joy from this. They just don't.
Garcia.
So it's all about us being emotional and it's like a trend. It's just a trend. This family here did it, and hell, they got some news coverage. So y'all know that we be wanting our little 15, 20, 37 minutes of fame out here in the goddamn screen. So we just follow and do what each other do. Mm-hmm. Oh, they did say that they're fast. I heard it. I was just, I got to back it up. I heard exactly what they say, but I didn't know. Damn it, my mind was trying to do something else. He said that they say that they was all males that was injured. They said that real fast. You so right. Listen.
Chancellor Avenue Saturday night. We're freezing the video before what appears to be two shooters fire multiple times before fleeing.
And when I heard the gunshots, pretty loud, all my family would hit the ground, you know, of course, and tried to stay low. Once it was over, I came outside to investigate and saw a few bodies on the ground.
Prosecutors say an 11-year-old, 19-year-old, and 60-year-old, all males, were injured in the shooting. Relatives tell us that 11-year-old was the brother of Jordan Garcia.
11-year-old, 16-year-old
was the brother of in the shooting. Relatives tell us that 11-year-old was
he's on the ground.
Prosecutors say an 11-year-old, 19-year-old, and 60-year-old, all men.
And 60-year-old. I guess they forgot to say an addition to her getting killed, then, you know.
Were injured in the shooting. Relatives tell us that 11-year-old was the brother of Jordan Garcia. Justice is now the only thing this community wants. Now, the other 3 victims injured in last night's shooting were not identified and were last listed in stable condition. The Essex County Prosecutor's Office is expected to have an update on this investigation on Monday morning. Reporting in Newark, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, New York.
Okay. So he say the other 3. He said the other. So I thought that they were trying to tell us that you know that they was all boys. They was all boys. That's what I thought. Deal what it is, man. Y'all listen, we is not going to be able to what is the thing called? Damn it. We're not going to be able to stop the violence. We are not meant to stop without violence, there's no life. I don't think that there's really life without violence. I don't think that I can even fathom life without violence. I don't know. You say, if you kill, say I kill you. Something like that right there. What the hell going on? Now, dog it. I'm missing one of my doggone stories. Hold up, swole up. Got the wrong thing. I'm missing one of my doggone thingamajigs. Or did I already talk about it? I think I already talked about it. I want to say something about Buddy. Hold on. Hold up. Because I ain't put something over here. All right. So they did. Oh, all right. Bam. There it is. They finally doing something that they don't normally do. I got one for you. And we in Phoenix. We finna go to Phoenix. They finally doing something that they don't normally do out here in these streets. We have Operation New Beginnings. We have a crackdown on prostitution. Here we go.
What happens when police, prosecutors, and even a university team up to fight prostitution? Well, in this case, it's called Operation New Beginnings, a massive joint effort to curtail crime here in Phoenix.
Tonight, we're hearing directly from Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell about this crackdown. Fox 10's Taylor Wirtz joins us now with more on this. Taylor.
Yeah, guys, County Attorney Rachel Mitchell says that the area known as the Blade in Phoenix along 27th Avenue between Indian School Road and Northern is gaining national recognition even for prostitution.
Yes, it is. Listen here, they've been gaining national recognition. Y'all listen, I need your support around here. We got 176 with the thumbs up. We got thumbs up, Cash App, Super Chat, GoFundMe, subscribe button, share button, play buttons this. Damn it, the stand alone button. Say Pleasant Candle. Support, y'all. I need some. Y'all, we got 176. Can we get over 200 before 9 o'clock? I need over 200. Y'all, we at 179. Come on, help a player out.
And people living and working in that area say it has to stop. Dozens arrested in a prostitution crackdown, and officials say it's far from over.
This is just one step in that process.
Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell says Operation New Beginnings, a multi-agency effort involving GCU, Phoenix Police, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, and the County Attorney's Office, was long overdue.
27th Avenue is not just the main area in Phoenix, but it is actually gaining national recognition as one of the major tracks in the United States.
We been spoke on the Blade, and now y'all just want to do like a little prostitution sting? Y'all play too much. Without violence, the Bible would not exist. The first murder was in the Bible. The first lie was in the Bible. The first act of defiance was all in the first book of the Bible. Facts. There it is.
And that needs to stop.
She says the months-long operation, which saw dozens of arrests for misdemeanor prostitution in an area known...
Why we cannot show a woman dressed in whore fatigue, in prostitution fatigue, in sex worker fatigue? Why we can't see the uniform on television? Why we can't see that on television? When if we driving on the blade, we gonna see it firsthand. Not just on the blade. You can see this shit everywhere. You see the uniforms. And if the kids don't know what the uniforms look like, they may make a mistake and put on the uniforms. I'm just saying so. Shout out to the Nicer for the $5 super chat. Say showing my support play. I appreciate that right there.
As the blade along 27th Avenue between Indian School Road and Northern comes after years of complaints from neighbors and business owners, which include students on the nearby GCU campus.
With that comes drugs, with that comes violence. And so you have people whose neighborhood is being destroyed, and they have been very vocal about it.
They've been very vocal a long goddamn time, and it's so easy to stop prostitution. It's real easy to stop drug sales, but y'all don't want to do that, which is okay.
Alfredo Gonzalez lives nearby. He sees that kind of activity daily.
Drugs? Well, let me clarify. You would never stop it at a whole, but if you're talking about in these neighborhoods, you can stop it.
Prostitution, robberies. I can see prostitution on that street, See the prostitutes with their butts hanging out.
You say see the prostitute with their butts hanging out. Yeah.
Detectives also rescued an underage girl they believe was being trafficked.
Always rescuing a hoe. Hoes don't want to be saved. Stop it.
Mitchell says her office will review each case individually to determine whether someone is a victim needing help or a sex worker facing jail time.
We got to blur a bitch out here in these streets. We have to blur adults out in their hoe outfits. Got it.
And if it's a situation where somebody needs to be held accountable, obviously we have jail as an option in a misdemeanor situation. If it's something where somebody has been victimized and needs services, there are other options as well.
Have y'all noticed that they would not turn prostitution into a felony?
Don't paint people with a broad brush.
They would not change prostitution from a misdemeanor to a felony because they want women to have a way to make money.
The county attorney says this is far from the end of this operation. While this portion focused mostly on sex workers, there are plans to focus on other parts of the issue like traffickers and buyers. In Phoenix, Taylor Wirtz, Fox 10 News.
Get rid of the workers. There is no prostitution. On the scale that is on. Now, listen, there will always be prostitution, but out here on your streets, on the regular, in these neighborhoods, bringing down property values and all that fly stuff right there, you can eliminate it overnight. Well, you're gonna have to come out there like every night, but it can be eliminated. You can bring the property value up in a community in about a month or two because law enforcement is gonna have to stay consistent. They got to just stay consistent, post up on the damn block. If you ain't supposed to be around here, you better get the hell on from around here or you ain't going to jail. Every time a bitch try to sling that monkey, she gets arrested. It's basic. But see, that's not what we want to do. That's literally not what we want to do. Now, I want y'all to understand this right here. They showed us this picture, but they didn't even show it long enough. I got to put it back up on the screen. These them babies that selling monkey. Yeah, them. I ain't mad at Mo for slinging a little something. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. And I truly do believe that you should be able to sell your body whenever you want to. It's yours. Well, it's owned by the great United States of America, but it's still yours. And you know what's crazy? You can kill a baby. A woman can kill a baby, but she can't sell her body. Damn, I just thought about that right there. Notice something. Women fight on the political stage to kill babies. They don't fight on the political stage for prostitution. Something that only will affect them at that time. Prostitution, selling that monkey only affects the woman. Abortion affects affects the baby. It eliminates the baby. But they fight real hard for that. Now she don't even much mind being arrested. Hell, it's probably like her little first time right here. She probably got a player who is for real about his paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm bop the ass out here playing and cheesing and showing her teeth to too many players out here in the goddamn street like she ready to be chosen by somebody else. You know, and the player put that little pimp hand down that don't look like a her. That may be a him or them or they. I don't know. But yeah. Shit, it right here look confused. It look like this her first week. You know what I'm saying? She has been down for a good little minute, and she's shouting quiet, so you don't even must think that she's slanging monkey. She just been out here ever since her little sister had done kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Because she been staying with her sister. She's just a little teddy bear. She look tough. She look real tough, huh? That bitch scared as all I goddamn dope. Trying to tell you something. I know it. Say, Willie, the first one in the middle look like a baby Joker. The first one in the middle, huh? Look a mess. Look like a mistake has happened out here in these doggone street. But this is the beautiful lineup. This what them players out there buying. Now, if I was on the blade, now if I was forced, if I was coerced, if I was manipulated, if I was coerced, manipulated, groomed, and forced to go ahead on and pick a few. If I was if I had to pick a few, I'm gonna go with the one who got punched in the shit. It looked like she like to have like a good time. Her like she care about her hair, you know. Bang. Her right here, just because she's really a little teddy bear, she just looked tough. She down bad, like she on her last nickel poochie. That bitch ain't got no more cocaine. Listen, that's about. I might would do her. I might would pick her up. It looked like she a little nurse. You know what I'm saying? If I was just forced to. Now the rest of them, just gotta kick rock from rhyming, baby. It ain't that bad. It ain't never been that bad. Hell, looking at all of them, it ain't never been that bad for a true player. You know what I'm saying? But if I was just forced to, just pulling some things out. But listen now, if all else fail, bitch, we don't need no heartbeat now. Technically, everybody can get it. Everybody can get it if you down bad enough. You know, and I fight so hard to not be down bad enough. You say, Willie, you can't see. Hold on. You say, you say first I'm weak. Say I'm weak, Willie. Hey, listen. This one right here can never get it. If that's not a him, I got to take I take the ugliest baby before I take a him. Shit ain't gonna ever happen. Fuck. I'll stop hunching. Listen, say spitting your 3750 wisely. Got to think it through. Listen, man, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News. Appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Now, why is this looking like this right here? Because this right here was a problem. Hold on. This is at, hold on. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Shout out to Yo Mama Booty Extra Soft. Where have you been? Say long time no see, playboy. You say let them babies slang monkey. That's what I'm talking about. Damn it, they need to just keep on keeping on. Where you been? Hope everything is fine out there. Hell, you're still alive though. That's all that matter. That's all that matter. Glad that you're back around here. Thank y'all. Y'all finna go on to get on up out of here. Say amazing show. I appreciate that, y'all. I'm trying to give it to y'all the way I know how to go on to give it to y'all. Just had to give y'all a lot of the news. Now, did we even hit over 200, man? Come on, dog. Don't do a player like that. We had 192. We did not hit. I'm sad. I've done a whole bunch of talking. My eyes heavy. I got water in my eyes. Shit. It's like I'm about to cry. Huh? I can't get to 200. Oh, Jesus. In front of company, too? Y'all gonna do me like this in front of company? Y'all gonna do a player down bad in front of company. Them whole done got $892,000. They got picked up, invited to the island. 9 years later, I'm a survivor. I don't understand. You say that you can give me 3 right now. All right, bam. Come on with it then. You say free Lil Durk, free Kelly, and Mystical, and FTK. Yeah. Let them all out, man. Listen. If I ever, and y'all need to try to pick me for your human trafficking trials and stuff. Believe in me, I don't believe in human trafficking if they weren't tied up. Listen, players, just don't tie them up. You will get off messing around with me. I don't believe that no grown hoes, ladies have been human trafficked, sex trafficked. I don't believe in that. I wasn't raised like that. Give y'all a pat on the back with y'all to hit that 200. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. I appreciate then say you just gave me those 3 likes. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank y'all. Man, that's all we got to do, y'all. We got to just get the 200, man. We got to keep these numbers high. Keep the numbers going. Hell yeah. Oh, I saw the video of, well, I didn't know whether it was Mystical Son or not. Y'all know that they be doing little things on the internet and stuff like that right there. But if that was Mystical Son, I saw the video. Shout out to Mystical Son. I ain't any dog on the street, man. For real. Oh, you have to remember all your other accounts, right? Right. I appreciate all of them accounts. You say your assessment of the product is hilarious, man. Listen, man, thank y'all so much. And thank y'all for being everywhere that y'all decided to be tonight. And wherever y'all was, I really do appreciate y'all with the thumbs ups and the shares because I do need your support. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, Accept and Agree channel. And remember, watch this channel too for the standalone videos that I be doing. Trying to give y'all something else after the shows. I do it for you good people out here in these streets. Yeah. Y'all please watch the standalone videos. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Make sure that you sharing. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here in these streets. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Y'all, we finna get back to switching out. We finna get back to closing in other places. May start that right there tomorrow. Finna get back to closing the show in other places. So y'all make sure that y'all is subscribed and y'all have signed up for other places. Finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Let's see. Why you never in the comments on the standalone? Oh, why am I never in the comments of the standalone? I do be comment. What damn well. Oh, so y'all don't be seeing what I be saying. Oh, I might be signed in wrong. That's why y'all can't see that I be in the comments say, oh, I got to check back on that. Right there. Damn it, I thought that y'all could see my stuff. You talk about the interaction. Yeah. Wow, now that I'm just thinking about it, I think I'm signed in. Well, when I be looking at the comments and stuff, I think I'm signed in wrong. I'm gonna go ahead on and check that out, and I'm gonna go back and look at some comments then and see what's going on out here in the street. Yeah. I gotta go ahead on to fix that right there. Yeah, for real. Listen, man, y'all have a good one, man. I'm gonna see y'all mañana. Y'all stay alive. Keep your eyes on the prize.